Hi, today's video is all about whether we can unstick that heater valve that I showed you last time. So what I'm going to do is take it off today, take it home, see if we can get it freed off, and then pop back another day to refit it. So stick with me and see whether we can get it free. Very tight now. I didn't drain this, by the way. I just figured I didn't need to drain that because I thought it would be quite oily. I'll take the whole thing, I think. As you can see, I've now got this off, taking the whole plate off completely, as this is completely seized. So we'll see once we get this apart whether we can actually free this up or whether we've got to replace it with something else, because this is not available. The second one. Let's even tell you which one. Right. So I've removed both screws now, and I've actually got that apart. So I need to clean this gasket off. First of all, I'm going to put some WD-40 in the hole there, see if we can free this up. What I do is just keep trying to free that off, really. A bit more WD in. As you can see, it's coming out that side, so I don't understand. Well, it's coming out that side, so we'll see. Well, that's freed it up. Any ideas how to keep that free when that's back in use? Because at the moment that's very stiff, and that's obviously gone stiff by not moving, I guess. Now, we just looked in the book, and it actually shows this flange either side of this plate. However, when I deassembled that was one side with one gasket on. Now, that kind of makes sense to me in that you only got one seal and you're not trying to seal either side of this plate. So I'm going to go back with how it was and put a gasket on here and put the brass plate on there. Now, I've already worked out which way around that's got to go, so we'll put a bit of blue Hylamar on there. There comes, yeah, far too much. Far too much, eh? Gasket on. And reassemble it. Probably give it another tighten up once it's on the car, just to know that it's sealed completely. But so there you have it. I've freed up the valve and it's now ready to go back on the car. So all assembled, ready to go. So next step, back up to the barn and fit it back on. Probably not today, losing a little light now. So now we're back up the farm. Now the next job to do is to replace the valve, change the antifreeze. Yeah, see how we go. Right, replace this heater valve. First of all, remount it to the vehicle. Often a puffin. So there we have a nice, easy to move heater valve. The next job to do is now to drain the antifreeze. Here we go. I'm starting off with 1.5 litres of neat antifreeze. We're going to carefully put that in there. He spilled some straight away. Carefully put that in. Continue filling this now until it's level with the bottom of the threads in the thermostat housing. Water level now is just below the threads, so now we'll replace the cap. Incidentally, this is the same size as the spark plug. Very convenient. Next step is to replace this hose straight on the expansion bottle. Tighten the Jubilee clip up, obviously. Next job is to half fill the expansion bottle with neat antifreeze. cap bag on. Now that the heater valve is all done, nothing now remains but to start it up, warm it up, and maybe go for a drive and see if we've got any leaks. So that's that for today. That's the heater valve freed off, antifreeze changed. Next video is probably going to be tidying those wheels up, those rusty wheels. We've got car shows coming up in May. First of all, Ipswich to Felixstowe run on the 7th of May, and then Barnwell Cars on the Green later in May. Then in June we're hoping to go to Scotland in the MG Midget, so that's quite away from East Anglia. So we'll see how we get on with that. So hit the subscribe button if you want to follow our journey.